and also with India, UA is what I will show you all these things in a while. So these things, when all coming up, and they are really putting a kind of a challenge before us to really accept this kind of digital technologies and online education, especially MOOC. When we say it is massive online open courses, all of you know the full form of that. So this, how it started actually 2008 sometime, the history goes back, not much big history of this Moocs, wherein that the very beginning of this Mooc started, where the people started offering an online course. From there the origin has started for the history of this Mooc program. So when lots of people enrolled and they realized this is something very interesting, then they started adopting it, and this Mooc has become a part of global scenario, and they started offering these particular courses through online on various platforms. So this is one document where I thought I will just take 1 minute, not even 1 minute time, to show you why teacher is important. Anyways, I'll just finish with this and then go back to the documents. So these are some of the very important benefits that we have through the MOOCs. Once we understand what is this digital aspect related to MOOC and how this MOOC is connected to digital processes and digitalization process, I think we will be able to convince and try to understand what is this all about MOOC part of it. So these are the basic benefits that we have when you really take up MOOCs. All of us know that there are wide varieties of courses, right from engineering, technology, humanities, arts, social sciences, sciences. You take any disciplinary area, there are MOOC courses available across the globe on various platforms. So whatever I want to learn, not as a discipline-based kind of a learning, as UGC made it mandate, 40% till 40% of credits, any university can take the learning through the online course of these credits. So these credits that they are going to take from these courses available on various platforms. So in that particular context, like if we take, for instance, from our education area, we have some courses available across the globe. Similarly, science people have, social science people have. But is it only for the students who wanted to get some degrees or wanted to have some certification, or is it for anybody? So they say also it is a lifelong process where anybody out of interest. What is that? I will also come to that particular slide later on. These are the basic benefits. What are those benefits we have? One is the kind of, you may see the accessibility and flexibility part of it. All of us know how this MOOCs has given flexibility, anybody, anywhere, anytime. This is 24/7 like a case where there is no restriction like in our four. Now also we are sitting in these four walls of the room and trying to interact with each other. This can also happen. They have also, made live on YouTube. Somebody is sitting in their bedroom, or somebody is sitting in their drawing room, or maybe traveling, they are watching our YouTube live, what is happening here in this hall. So this is the way even MOOCs courses, when they are scheduled at that particular point of time, you don't need to go anywhere. That flexibility is there for us. The basic kind of a benefit that we have through MOOC is that there is a lot of flexibility. Anytime we can enroll, because around the year they will be offering these courses, they will launch these courses from various centers, various platforms, they will announce these courses. Then at that particular point of time, we will be enrolling to that, and according to the schedule, we will attend some of those online program at the scheduled time, and then there is a procedure of maybe the assignments on 4-quadrant pattern. It will be there. We'll go to that 4-quadrant also in due course of time. So that is where all of us know that we are very free to do anytime, anywhere. There is no restriction as such. So that kind of a flexibility we have with the MOOC programs wherever they are across the globe. So Swayam happens to be Indian platform where our online courses being offered across 21 centers of EMRC. They are offering these particular courses. All our EMRC staff know what is the whole procedure and what is the tiling that happened before preparing these courses. I take last 5 minutes maybe on this focus, and they will be doing a demonstration after this session goes. Then when you look at the second issue, all of us know when you join a course, there is huge amount of cost that we incur in attending a particular course or going for a certification of some course. So this is very, very cost effective, where if you are interested to take a certificate, then you have to pay examination fee and then get it. Some of the platforms across the globe, they also charge a fee, maybe around $90 to $200. Some of them for the whole course, some of them per month. Various ways it is being designed in various platforms. These kind of MOOC courses. So when they offer these courses, especially in Indian Swayam, if you say, take for instance on Swayam platform, whatever are being offered, they are all free, except for you to pay some 1,000 rupees or 500 rupees for the certification to write the examination. That's only an examination fee where you have to pay some amount and then take the exam, you will get the certificate. If you are not interested to take a certificate, you can pursue the course and go away. And many people, what is the problem with us in this MOOC is that they don't really continue the program, and lots of dropouts are there, lot of wastage happens. But across the field, maybe thousands of people get enrolled. Maybe they all may not take the complete course. Some of them will complete to the end of the certification. Some of them will take only trial for 7 days and get away. Some of them complete the course but don't take the exam. So various categories of audience are there on these platforms. So all these people, though they like it or don't like it, or they may lose interest, there are various reasons for that. Why people join for MOOC and why they don't continue, why they discontinue. Lots of issues are there. Maybe because of procrastination that they have. I will do it tomorrow, next session or last class I will attend. Lots of procrastination is there. Some of them just mute it because they wanted to say that I am there on the platform. They don't pay attention or listen to that. Somehow they complete the course because course material is there, videos are available, every material is there for you. Lot of resources are there, repositories are there, reference repositories are there. So when all these are available, for them it becomes very, very simple to complete the course, learn the course and all, because videos are also available for you, which you can download and see whenever you like. Not you need to stick and glue to that particular time when they offer this particular course. So that you have to attend as per the attendance. Yes, it is there, but if you don't attend, mute and then sleep, nobody will know about it, because the sources and resources are there. So in a way I can say that lot of flexibility, lot of freedom is there for the audience, and at the same time it is very, very cost effective, because you don't need to incur much fee, annual fee or this fee or that fee, and even travel and time you don't need to spend, you don't need to come also. Transport is not, suppose if you have gone out of this station, maybe pursuing your education at maybe at Stanford University or maybe in Australia, maybe in Canada, then this transport facility or the cost that you incur for the stay, residence, food, so much of expenditure you have to complete. Suppose you are doing a course on artificial intelligence, then you have to spend lot of money for that, both in terms of fee, and if you are away from home, all these other expenditure also incurs. So this is how we can say it is very economic and cost effective for the students, and also anybody, even at the age of 60, 70, somebody wanted to learn today what is that artificial intelligence, what is this machine learning, what is this all, whatever you are interested in, you can just go and enroll. There will be very basic qualification required for attending these courses. Some of them have a restricted qualification, some of them, they may not say there is a basic qualification required. So people also have critics, have a view that because this kind of restrictions are not there, eligibility criteria is not there, so people will have problem like in terms of understanding that course. So the designer will see that it is at the average level or at the basic level. So these are some of the limitations going to these MOOC courses when they design. Though there are certain basic principles they do follow and standards they do follow, but in spite of that, these kind of limitations will creep into that. Then influence on the employment landscape. All of us know about this benefit because you are already into the employment. If you want to improve upon, there are courses available, so you can go. Today, our teachers, when we introduce technology, they are not very comfortable with that. So then automatically they have a chance to go and update themselves into computer courses or into artificial intelligence courses or machine learning courses or anything. There are also many programs or many such courses where you can learn even MS Office basics, you can learn how to prepare different templates of PPTs. Anything that you want, there are courses available. Only thing we need to little move ahead and then start working on that and knowing where these are available. So in India we have no problem. You can go to Swayam portal. Regularly they will launch these programs. You can enroll for that. Similarly, we can go to Stanford University and other universities, Western universities websites. If you go, you will find the the scope for enrolling yourself, registering yourself. Similarly, there is also a possibility, the benefit is that I am up to some skill level and I want to upscale my skills, then also you can enhance your skills. And so this is in a way, see, somebody wanted to do a course at Stanford University, not possible for all of us to go to Stanford University, or a person from the underprivileged areas, he or she cannot afford to go there in terms of economy or in terms of otherwise also. So this is where I think if you join online, sitting at your home, you can comfortably go with this kind of courses. So this is very much to reach out to the unreached, or to connect to the unconnected, or to serve the needs and really make that equality and equity and access, which are really very important objectives of these MOOC programs can be achieved. These programs, because anybody can have career advancement and professional development possibilities are also there. Nowadays, as I said, UGC said 40% of credits the students can go online courses and acquire those credits, and they are recognized. These YM credits are recognized by our UGC, and in all our universities you can take it. But in some of the Western platforms, all platforms, whatever courses are offered, some of them private platforms are there, some of them are, some government are there, or some of them are freelance, different kinds of platforms. On some platforms, they don't get the credits which are added to our either career or our courses. So this kind of credits are not recognized. They will give you credit, they will give you certification, but they are not counted for your accreditation into the course that is offered by them. So such of the courses we need to understand why we are doing this course. Is it for our course completion, some add-on credits, or is it just out of interest or passion, or upgrade myself or update myself, or maybe upskill myself? Whatever is that dimension that you have in mind, in that line, you can go on with these kind of things. So these are few of the benefits that we have. Then we can go with the next, what kind of transformation that education in digital age, what is happening to this? These are some of the things like, accessibility and inclusivity. That is what we can see, how it is very, very important how this digital scenario made us to develop this kind of availability or accessibility and inclusivity is there. Like, as I said just now, anybody can take these courses. There is nothing like if you have a regular course, there is a reservation where you have to have 30%, 20%, 15%, some kind of reservation is there in any course, and there is a limitation of this number of seats. These all of you know about them. So this kind of problems will not be there where inclusivity is there. Anybody can take, even a person crippled and who cannot move from their home also can access these courses online. And similarly, the accessibility is very easy, that there is no need of moving from one place to the other place or anywhere. As I said, anywhere, anytime, any place, you can have this kind of accessibility to that, and also inclusivity is there. Then we also have diverse course offerings are there. It's not one area, you have divergent areas, maybe thousands of courses, more than 2,400 are odd courses are offered across the globe. So many courses are available to us. So these number of courses, I don't think in any universities it is possible to have so many number of courses at a point of time. So like that, if you have the access to global universities, I think parallelly we can go with some 10 courses, 5 courses, whatever is your capability. I can attend any point of time and then acquire these kind of courses. So there is a possibility for me to go with a diverse kind of courses and access these all courses. Similarly, we can even go for our professional development and lifelong learning, they say. There is no end to the professionalism, nor there is any end to this development and growth and upscaling our own skills or knowledge or information or anything like that. Even some of them say, SDG goals say, and I think some of the document, UNESCO document I was reading, it is not adequate if you just have skill and knowledge and information, but you should also have values. That kind of value-added courses also you will find here, and how you also develop. Let us say, for instance, you are pursuing a course, then you need to have minimum basic self-discipline. Without that self-discipline, even if it is available, accessible, anything is there, but unless and until I pursue it properly and I write the exam, I don't get certification, or nor I get any real kind of empowering myself in that area of knowledge or information or skill, whatever it is. So if at all I want to empower and professionalize myself and continue this kind of a learning, lifelong learning, I can go on improving my skills lifetime. There is no dearth or there is no kind of limitation for the age or anything. That's how anybody can go with this, with the lifelong kind of education, and also professionally we can develop ourselves and empower ourselves. Similarly, adaptive learning and then personalization. This is also very, very important. All of us can really start working on our own personal requirements and adaptation and adjustment to whatever courses we are learning. We can customize them. Even some of the platforms, they make it available for others to use these things and customize them and individually make them relevant to the learners. So you can even customize to the individual level. That kind of courses are also available. It is not that one course, one go provided to everybody, but there is also a kind of feasibility where they will customize to the learner needs, and this kind of changes and transformations also possible through the digital technologies available, because they provide you all the resources and repositories. Then you will customize according to the needs of your learners. I may have some 100, 200 learners, 1000 learners, 2000 learners. So when I make a kind of a appraisal or assessment and take the feedback from the enrollees, then I think I can customize my program and offer them accordingly. Then similarly, you have interactive kind of, the interactive learning and engagement. This is very, very vital part of this whole MOOC program. Amongst the 4 quadrant, of course, you will show them videos. You will give them some kind of engagement where some assignments are given to them, some quiz is given, some simulations are given, sometimes some tests are given. So various formats they use, even matching they can give. They even have discussion forums wherein you will be very actively engaged, and there is also a possibility these days on our Swayam we are going with the WhatsApp interaction, but otherwise there used to be discussion forums where they will have an active interaction with the coordinator who run this particular program. So there is a possibility for all of us to get engaged as a learner, and it will be a very active engagement with the course that we are pursuing with the online course. It is not that there are critiques about this is just like a book, digital book, just you are giving some repositories and also e-content. Earlier NMI CET, when it was there, only the content was digitized and those lessons were provided. Like today we have on Swayam Prabha and NPTEL. Lot of videos are available respectively in their disciplinary areas like teacher education, or maybe on various channels. 34 channels of Swayam Prabha have various repositories. So whatever is prepared on this Moocs is supplied onto these DTH channels also, and there they will also access the information that is repositories that are available there. So in that particular context, we can say there is an active engagement and a kind of interaction and learning is possible when they provide you such kind of tasks if you seriously take them. That's why I said again, it's all depends upon the learner how you pursue this particular course. Then we have other things like I told already, adaptive and learning and professionalization and development of lifelong learning. These are some of the aspects which we have in this particular program. These are all details which are given there. Then how do we transform this whole learning into this digitalization process? There we can say they offer one aspect in the MOOC, very interesting thing is the scalability is there. That any scale, any level you can have, right from schooling, that is 9th standard, to that of postgraduate level. Any level, any standard, you need that kind of courses will be available, and you can also enhance the scaling of these particular courses that are there. Similarly, you have optimal resource utilization. Anything, they will give you at the end of their course which they design, at the end of the video, they will give you a lot of references and repositories and links to a lot of resources and websites and various other live repositories. So like that, we have enough amount of resource utilization is possible when you go for these MOOC courses, so that you can really extensively learn about it. Not that only video given by them about 20-25 minute video, sometimes it may be less than that video. This video may not give you everything in that particular context or a content pattern. So this is where the feasibility is being done to you, so that you can really access and also get the ability and also the possibility for you to access lots of information and resources that are available. then any kind of constraints we have, lots of constraints will be there in terms of time or anything that we don't need to write the exam that time. Maybe I'm not well, I have other engagement, then I can even take some time and then overcome all those whatever constraints we have, time constraint or whatever kind of constraints we have. So that is also possible. In this way we can transform the learning. Then it is also, as you know, it is universally available, and flexibility of self-paced learning. All of us know there is nobody is there with a rider that you should complete in 10 days, 1 week, 1 day, half an hour, nothing like that. That video I can see 100 times. Nobody can stop me from seeing the video till I get it, till I understand it. There is no bar for me. So like that, it is all the time available and accessible. So it is as per the pace, self-paced learning we can accommodate and we can learn about. Similarly, coupled with the internet's widespread accessibility, like this is another very important thing, though it is said very eloquently, they are available and all those things. But in many, during pandemic, all of you are aware that how many children could not get connect to this particular thing. So there is one economic forum, one World Bank report, economic forum report has come in collaboration with the UNICEF and also India, Yuva, they said. So in that they have certain targets about the literacy, numeracy and professionalism of the teachers, and then underprivileged people and connect to the unconnected ones. These are some of the challenges they had in this during pandemic time. So they took it up. This particular survey was done and lot of work was done by this economic forum. Report has mentioned about these 4 aspects of it. So there, one of their challenges to address this unreached, connect to the unconnected, and also children, learning, work to education to work. They say education to work. That means in a very short form, they say class to the school to work. S to and W. School to work. What does it mean? We are all completing our courses, but we are not getting the employment. That one particular document I'll show you. What are those futuristic challenges that we have? How we need to plan for the future education. So like that, this work to like school to work, there is no such smooth transition is happening in our education system. But here we can really plan such kind of things where skill-based, vocation-based, whatever we can attach to that, we can give that field engagement, and that kind of training and skill-based kind of courses also we can offer, so that they are also working how best we can vocationalize school education and smooth transition from school to work. That is also one challenge they have. So similarly in the Moocs, when you are planning such kind of things, we can even plan some skill-based courses, and various mechanisms they can plan, and demonstrations can be there, and various interactive videos can be there. So like that, various platforms are offering such kind of interactive programs are also there. So like that also we can make use of them. That is flexibility and also self-paced learning coupled with internet widespread. This is what accessibility I was telling. That's why I went into so much of discussion there. So when the access is not there to internet, this whole lot of programs will go waste. There is no meaning in these things. So first thing is we need to have that internet access, and networking should be there, and you should be able to really pursue later on. So that is the major hiccup we have also encountered during pandemic time, that we could not reach to our students. Many times it has happened. Sometimes they could not reach to us, sometimes we could not reach out to them. But somehow we could really get empowered in the technologies and digital way to offer some online programs to our students. So this is where tertiary education also we have transformative force in the tertiary education also we could bring in. So online education globally, like new learning platforms have come. So many platforms are there apart from our own Swayam. I will show you those names. Very many names are there. I will give you. Let me go to some of those very important things. This is all, you know them. I don't need to give you the acronym of this study webs of active learning for young aspiring minds. This is what is the name given by the MHRD sometime during 9th July 2017. They launched this particular program with some class 9 till post graduation. Various programs were offered by our Swayam, and all of you know the very purpose and objective of this is to create access and equity and quality, wherein all of us know that we could really create so much of repositories and courses. It is so difficult. I have seen by being there at a UMRC to prepare one video how much time it takes and how much they struggle to capture the resource person, and they have to write the write-up about 3 to 4,000 words, and it should be vetted by some expert and edited it, and then once editing is done, then they will have to come for the studio and record in the studio, and then this particular recorded one will go for further editing and then integration of so much of PPTs and what I can say, the animation and various other digital aspects they will take care. There is a different person, yes, an expert, a professional in editing it will go to the studio, they get it edited. And what we present and what we do will be totally transformed when you see the final finished good of a video that you have prepared. So like that, it is a whole process. Maybe it will take about a week's time for them to write from the writing part to that of finalization of 1 20-25 minute video. So if you want to really complete the whole course, it's very, very challenging. We have been doing Swayam Prabha course, about 8-9 courses are there. So each course about 20-30 videos, it's going on. This whole process is taking almost like a year. So if you have so many thousands of courses, then imagine how much of time they must have put into that, how much of professionalism has gone into that, and how many people must have worked around the clock for refining them and putting them available and accessible to all of us. And apart from all these things, the cost, how much of cost is incurred for each course, maybe around 30-40 lakhs rupees they spent to produce one course of 20-30 videos. Imagine so much of cost is also have to be incurred by the government. So how much it is being used is the major concern for us. So there are various concerns are there. So people are enrolling, registering, they are not completing and getting away without a certification, without paying even that amount of 1,500. They don't want to pay, they just want to go away by downloading all the material. I have heard from people, they enroll, download the material and get away. So this is not the correct way where you have to do, because if at all you have interest, please enroll and complete the course, so that there are a lot of researches happening and research papers are coming up, lot of dropout rate is there in the Swayam, especially in India it is happening there. But elsewhere, most of the Indians are going to Western platforms to pursue many technology courses, especially the machine learning, data science, artificial intelligence. These kind of courses are being offered by many Western platforms, where all our Indians are going there, because it matters when you go out and pursue these courses. It is the quality which matters. Why I have gone all those things? Because access is one issue where we create the repositories or availability of the courses, that is all the procedures happen. And then we want to really take care of the equity part of it. We want to provide the same quality material to everybody at the same cost without incurring much of their amount into that. And then the quality, ensuring quality, because it will process through so many layers of processing happen. So naturally there will be a quality and there will be a standard of this particular program or course that is being offered on Moocs. So similarly, the best teaching learning resources to all, that's what their mission is, their objective is, their motto is that we wanted to carry this whole resources to everybody. That is their mission. And also they want to bring down this digital divide which is already there with us in our society. We are unable to really bring that, close that. But what they are doing in many Western platforms through mobile, even our Swayam also, many courses, even online courses we had through Google Meet or whatever, Zoom, all students were using only their mobile phone, which is very 10,000, 8,000, very cheap mobile, though it has no much memory, but still they could manage with this small mobile. So we can imagine that you don't need to have any big infrastructure or any kind of investment, just have a small mobile phone, then you can access this kind of courses. So that's where we can say the bridge the digital divide for the students. This is another motto or objective of this one. Then there are, as I told you already, anywhere, anytime, all this is cost effective, it is all there, and it is a course with 4 quadrants. I'll just straight away, if time doesn't permit me, I'll just open that and then remove that. These are all the materials, how they prepare the video clips, case studies, multimedia, productions and news, and also a lot of inputs they take from the instructors, short videos. First introduction, they will give a short video talking about the whole program. Then gradually they prepare with a sequential order all the videos, and these videos are offered to them. Then also readings, whatever readings have to be done, that all have to be provided in the videos from the sources, and digital content also has to be prepared. These are all the materials and activities that have to be provided to them. And also they will facilitate this learning in the Moocs. check for the understanding. It's not that you understand the material then you provide it to them. No, you should ensure that the way they write the language, about the grammatical aspects, are ease in understanding the language, the simple way of writing the short sentences and grammatically correct sentence, communicating the meaning, all these things in the vetting process it will happen with the editors who take up this particular course. So there is check for the understanding. So you will try to really create that material so well, and also you want to check through whether they understood this or not. In the quadrant one mechanism they have where they will test them either through multiple choice questions or through the filling the blanks, matching, or give some assignment, field engagement, write a report, present it, various kinds of discussion forums will be there where they have to present. So various kinds of procedures they follow in the quadrant where the student is tested whether they have understood it or not. Then community regulated discussions also, as a student group you can have, or you can even the discussion forums you can go there. These days it is happening on WhatsApp where you will interact and have the regular discussions with the students and whoever are there on the course for the course. Then digital materials that result from the discussion. So all these things by taking into account, you will prepare these things. And what are those things that we use? We can use blogs to offer our online courses, and we can even use our websites, we can use social media sites, we can even video or photo blog, wikis. These are all the ways where the Moocs can be facilitated for the students so that they will have access to the quality material. Then designing, what are the basic principles of this design? You have specially designed platforms, for each purpose. Suppose if you have today 9 partners are there on Swayam, where NPTEL is there, UGC is there, we have NIOS is there, and similarly we have CEC, like that NCRT and IGNO. These are different partners who are taking care of different subjects and they are facilitating it. So like that we should have the different platforms where the material will be accessible to the people. Otherwise 1.4 billion Indians, if at all they want to access Swayam one platform, maybe it is very difficult to provide everybody through these 21 EMRC centers. So there will be various approaches and practices that they would adopt. If at all there are more number of takers, then you can even have number of courses running parallelly. So this can also happen. So these are specially designed platform softwares will be there for them so that the process will not have any problems. Similarly, video lectures and online assignments, self and expert assessments will be there, and shared comments and discussion spaces will be there, so that there will be a kind of rapport between the coordinator who presents the course and also the audience or the takers of the course. There will be something like that. So they will ultimately give you saying that you have completed a course either through some badges or certificates or various patterns they follow. Not only Swayam is only the standard, there are many other edX and other things. They follow it. Then learning analytics also there, where the learning and analytics will take care of measuring and assessing the students right from their learning and measuring how they learn and what are the requirements of them and how do they, every aspect of the student is being assessed, and those based on that assessment of the students, the data, the statistics about the students' performance and learning achievement, all those dimensions when they assess, these are called learning analytics. These are also taken care of. Based on that, the courses are offered and further taken care of the quality. These are several major, there are many, I just slash, I don't get into those details. These are the major platforms where lots of materials and courses are available, especially edX, a non-profit initiative jointly run by MIT and Harvard and Berkeley universities, and Coursera, a for-profit company funded by 2 computer science professors from Stanford, offering a wide range of paid courses there. See, that's why I said not all platforms they offer free courses. Some platforms they also charge and then offer the courses. Sometimes I feel even Swayam should have some small fees. Otherwise, people just join and drop out. If you want to stop this dropout, I think we have to really charge at least a minimum amount they have to charge if you have to enroll. At least they'll get some benefit, some 500 rupees for enrolling. It will ensure certification. Instead of paying at the time of exam, I think you can suggest it as a recommendation. At the time of registration itself, they should pay this amount. At least some kind of revenue will get generated for the government, and this can be utilized for producing other things. Similarly, a wide range of paid courses they offer on Coursera, and Udacity, another for-profit company funded by Stanford computer science professor again, And Khan Academy, it is ours, a non-profit organization funded by Salman Khan, a graduate of MIT and Harvard. So this is also Khan. I think most of you are aware about this Khan Academy because some of our children courses are also being run on these things like Byju's on par with Byju's. This Khan Academy is also using. Similarly, Udemy is there for profit LMS platform. Like some of them say, not only these kind of platforms, but we should also have learning management system so that it becomes very easy for us to manage with number of students on your platform. Suppose if you have Moodle, you have on Moodle also you can offer like that. You are also offering through Google and other things. So you can also have a Moodle and also have your own LMS learning management platforms. There are software people who design the software where you can have your own LMS and all the assignments or whatever you are giving to the students, you can post them on your platform so that they will access them anytime it is accessible to them. We will enroll and have all the data on our Moodle, the LMS, so that they all can access our things. I think we have done it long time. The pandemic was there. We had LMS, but we have done away. One US person helped us, and later on he was charging, so we don't have money to pay. In the beginning, he gave us free, created our LMS. We had put all our material on the LMS, and then later on he said you have to pay to maintain this platform. So we have to do away with that. So like that we have, and similarly we have our own Swayam platform. As I told you, 9 coordinators are there. These are our coordinators where you can use them for FTP. Nowadays, lot of these platforms are used even to offer the faculty development programs. Many programs are being offered on this platform so that you ensure the enrollment, you also ensure the certification that is possible through that. Then the whole background of this MOOC, I don't think I have so much of time. So another 15-20 minutes I will close. This is where you can see for free and non-available and available to anybody with the internet connection. Like I will give you the statistic. 160,000 students from 190 countries, they have enrolled for that. Similarly, interest in the notion of colleagues quickly started to offer their courses. So like that, many people got the chance. Even on Swayam, many teachers have got the chance to do it. In the beginning, they used to give it to the individuals where they used to have recording and everything, and then gradually the MHRD has shifted over it to the CEC and other partners. Through them, the EMRCs are doing under CEC, but otherwise they have their own studio and mechanism and setup to record these programs and courses to offer on through various partners, like as I told you, IGNOU and UGC, NCRT and NPTEL and all these people, they are doing these kind of things. Similarly, these are again providing over 20,000 courses. They are there, and about 16,500 Moocs. They are accessible from over 950 institutions worldwide. They are available now. Some of the statistics I have taken, whether it is updated or you have to tell me, and all of you can get back and see what is the updated numbers and all those things. So like this, even NITR is there, where it is in Madras, where they are offering teacher training courses also there through this NITR at Madras, and these are I have already given. This is one or two slides. I have not brought all the statistics for you. They are all available on either Google you go or anywhere you go. These all statistics is available. So here you have from 16 to 21. There was one document where I could trace out some of the statistics. Here they say Khan Academy provides courses in mathematics, physics, and all of those things. So when you see Coursera students, how many in millions it is written there. From 16 to 21, if you see the kind of magnitude with which it has increased the number of millions of students who have gone on Coursera. Similarly, edX also you can see around 42 million students have been enrolled for that. Similarly, under Udacity you have 16.95 millions of students. Can you imagine how many people are really making use of this kind of Moocs programs? And we are not really opened this story in India much, except for few teachers and students who are enrolling for Swayam courses. But otherwise, we are not much doing it. Similarly, 16 to 21, we can also see the courses, how many number of courses and how many universities they are offering is another statistic you can see. 21, you see there are 20 million students, about 19.4 thousands of courses, and similarly 950 universities. Like that, you can see down the line, there is less number, it is increasing. There is rampant and a phenomenal growth is there, and you can see that very encouraging kind of a statistic we can see that people are getting aware worldwide. But I think it's the time that even in India, many engineering students, I believe, they are doing it. Technology people, IITs, they are all making much use of it. Even I was told Ramchandram sir, who was vice chancellor here earlier, he keeps doing courses continuously online through Moocs. It's really wonderful to listen to a person, such a scholarly person, keeps on updating. That's where we can say lifelong learning. There is no end to learning. There is no end to upscaling our professionalism and expertise in our areas of study wherever we are. So this is where I can see that there is a lot of paradigm shift happen, and there is no way we have to adopt and change ourselves and shift over and then start equipping ourselves and empowering ourselves, not wait for this course to happen in four walls and start working on those things. I believe this should happen, and I thought if time permits we will have a kind of a discussion here, but I don't think we have time for that. These are some of the drawbacks which we have. Absence, I told you in the beginning itself, I don't spend much time on this. Absence of these personal connections, or maybe the procrastination and physical presence. These are things we cannot ensure on these online courses or through Moocs courses. Even physical abilities required for specific kinds of courses, it's very difficult, like in sciences, technology, engineering, and some skills where you may not be really able to give that kind of an experience through these online platforms. Maybe some more efforts will be made to bring into this interactive kind of courses where I think they will sit with their instruments or equipment or whatever material required. If you have that and they demonstrate and you continue to do it, kind of interactive mode courses have to be designed. I think then we can do much difference in our online courses also related to this science and other courses. Similarly, that concentrate on theoretical areas suitable for online, like if you see social sciences, arts, humanities, and these courses very comfortably you can offer through online because it's mostly lecture mode and interaction, questioning, and these kind of things we can easily do it. That's what they say, and are not appropriate for courses required for physical contacts, wherever we need to really demonstrate and touch and feel and kind of things, especially medical field and all. These days, medical also they are giving only simulated, operations and surgeries and all. Maybe that may not become a limitation anymore in the future to come. Then this is another very important area in Moocs where they are using a lot of artificial intelligence in Moocs. In not just monitoring so many thousands, suppose if million students are there on particular platform, they enroll. Very difficult to manage, monitor, and then assess them, evaluate them, and establish the standard for that. Most of the artificial intelligence is being used for this at a massive level. They are using it to monitor them, to assess those things, to give them guidance, suggestions. Lots of things are happening by using artificial intelligence. So these are all the things. I will not get into those details of that. You can have them. Then future Moocs and mobile education. This is what is going to happen. All of us know. We will be tailoring our learning. Maybe it would be further improved, refined in these Moocs courses. And future Moocs and next industrial revolution. It is where I told about 4.0 education. Now even we are going into 5.0 education. When you see 4.0 education, they were talking much about, as I told you, like TPAC, they are saying all the teachers have to equip and professional development courses should be online and technology should be invariably used for us. It is about the, when you say TPAC, it is the technology how you use for pedagogy and content, where you have to have the knowledge, content, pedagogy and knowledge by using this technology. These are called TPAC kind of things. 4.0 has extensively discussed on this. I don't think I have brought it for you. And what makes online course, okay, I will not get into these trivial details because time is not there. Let me straight away go to, these are two things where CCKV and all. I'll just skip all this. Maybe straight away go to the 4 quadrant so that the people who have come here, maybe they wanted to look at what is that really this MOOC has to be done and how it has to be prepared. I think in the next session also, EMRC team may help you in understanding some more things about this. 2011, of course, this is all history. Again, I skip it. These are MOOC platforms, North America and United States. I'm not getting into any details, just a flash I'm giving. These are all the various platforms. On Future Learn, it is UK. One statistic also I brought, I may not be able to show you, but they are running at loss. What is the business model? They say when they talk about MOOC, what is the business model in this? What is business model? What is the economy that we can generate through these Moocs? So that is also possible. So I think even we need to plan for that, and government may also look into these aspects. So these are all again UK, many platforms are there. Similarly, Asia, excluding Chinese Mooc platforms, these are all the things. India, these are some of the things, and other Japan, Korea, Thailand, Jordan, Israel, like that. These are so many. You can go to website, you will find so many are available. If you access each one of them, maybe thousands of courses are available for us on various platforms. Similarly, you have some of these platforms in United States. They are offering around 4,000 courses, which boasts around 160 institution partners. These platforms, they also extend their services to universities, and they are saying, when you say business model, how can it become a business model? You will have a tie-up with the universities. You say, I will offer your platform, your teachers can use our platform in offering their courses, and they have to be paid for paid something for use of their platform. So like this, there are negotiations happening world over. They are earning a lot of money by creating these kind of platforms. So like that, even edX, they have said 14 micro bachelor which offer a pathway to credit, about 381 professional certificates they have given so far. Like that, lots of statistics are there. Here also, Udacity, United States one, also they have given 1 billion valuation they have used here, Unicorn and other things, and about cost around $1,000. It is called nano degrees, cost around $1,000 they have given. So like this, lots of materials are available. Future Learn, this is again UK, they have, and these are the things which I want to show you. They are running loss, because you have to invest a lot in maintaining the platforms and designing them, and all those things need a lot of investment, and also personnel and maintenance and taking care of them. Similarly, other platforms, my time is over. Okay. I can just give that 4th quadrant and then leave it. So what is this? Moocs, all of you know about it, massive online courses, and quadrant approach. What is first quadrant? See, basically you have to design courses, and these days they will tell you better. These days the proposals are not being accepted at CEC and other places. We have to find out if it is engineering, NPTEL, are they providing some fund or not. So recent past, the funding was not that rampant happening in India. So elsewhere you can try and offer your courses also. That can also be worked out. Then what is that quadrant pattern that will go into this Mooc program? First quadrant, you have content, which includes a video and an audio in an organized form, where they will, as I told you in the beginning, it will be edited in a studio by a professional who are sitting here, all EMRC people, experts in this area. I may not be talking correctly. They know it better. What is the editing process that happened there? Lot of animation, simulations, video demonstrations, virtual lab. All these are taken care of in the first quadrant. So they will prepare you, refined, very nicely done videos, and also audios are properly taken care of. And all the EMRC people used to sit hours together to review and preview and do kind of things, and make it and bring it to the standard that is required in the first quadrant. Similarly, in the second quadrant, you have references, further learning resources, and all that. One slide they will provide you with all the references and further learning links, web pages, and all those aspects will be provided there. Even ebooks or books, anything, all these are provided in one of the slides. This would be their second quadrant. Then third quadrant would be a discussion forum. As I told, nowadays it is happening on WhatsApp, and otherwise it is on discussion forum will be there. Live, the coordinator or the course provider will come, and students will clarify all the doubts, and they will take in the real time. It happens in the real time, though that happens online when videos are there, but this discussion happens live, that is real time. These discussions will happen. Similarly, in the quadrant 4, you have the assessment, where you will have all the solutions to your questions. You will be tested by giving a test, MCQ, fill in the blanks, matching, field-based assignments. All these are given. Based on your performance, you are assessed, and your certification is given. So this is where credit system is there. As I told you earlier, 40% credits UGC is offering, and it is allowing you to go with the online courses. Now we have ABC also. If you have more number of credits, you can put into your academic bank of credits, store them. If the number increases, you can go to some university, say, I have 100 credits or 80 credits, give me 1 year course or 2 year course, whatever you want. You can buy the courses if you have stored your credits in your academic bank of credit. So similarly, these are the role players we have. I have already told you. The host university will take care of this all conducting and then issuing certificates, awarding, all these things will happen with the host. Suppose if EMRC is conducting this particular course online, then the Usmania University, that is EMRC, will give a certificate, like it will be under Usmania, so Usmania certification they will get. Similarly, so many other multimedia research centers. What happens at the EMRC, just to see there, facilitates pre-production. All of you know, you have to go. If some of you are experienced for Swayam Prabha videos, you know how difficult it would be going to the studio and then looking into the small screen prompt and reading, and then very difficult. I was really having trouble in recording that. Small prompt will be there if you want to have a prompt. If you want to have a freelance lecture, you can go there. And so many ways it is there. And in many established studios, you will have a board. There will be 3 cameras set up, 4 cameras set up, 2 cameras set up, 1 camera set up. In our Osmania EMRC, we have only 1 camera set up, so you will not have many dimensions of recording. There is a board I have seen in Norm studio. They have a whiteboard. They have a screen, and they also can display their PPT on a screen. Their live one camera will be focusing on you physically, 1 camera on the board what you write, another camera will be on the PPT which you display on the screen. So like that, various cameras will be angled to you, like in cinemas you see in different angles. Even in cricket match you see different sides cameras are set up there. So you will have the capture of all these things. Then when you capture, these 4 cameras have to be integrated, and then finally it has to be, this all pre-production will happen. Post-production will be there, lot of editing and refining and all those things they do. Then video recording, then edit, previewing. Once you do the refining also, again a team will sit and see whether synchrony is there, lip movement is properly there or not, whether the text is synchronizing with the audio, video. So many things will be there. We don't know all those technicalities, but they see that everything is in place. So that is all will happen in the post-production. Then editing will happen, then previewing, and then after, once you are satisfied and the coordinator is satisfied, the presenter is satisfied, only then after preview, review, then it will go for uploading at the platforms, and then they will prepare a promo. When they upload it, a 5-minute, 2-minute, 3-minute video about the course coordinator will make a video, and this video is posted on the portal. Then once people come for the enrollment, they look at your promo. If they are interested in that, then they will enroll for and they continue with the program. So that is how the staff will be struggling to create such beautiful courses for you, and we just take it for granted and we don't even view it, we don't even complete it, we just drop out. Lots of things happen. So there is a lot of work behind this one video to come out into light. So we have to be really honoring and respecting their work. And course coordinators, how much they toil, I understand, because you have to call 100 times one person to give one lesson. Sometimes maybe they will be very hardcore to respond to you. Then sometimes we may have to cancel them and rebook other resource persons. So these are all practical difficulties in conducting any course and preparing the course, conducting the course, and then there is also another procedure they follow it, repurpose courses and also rerun courses. I was also not aware beginning, but I came to know once they told me what is a rerun course. If lot of demand is there, and again they will decide the course has to be again taken or launched again. That is called rerun. When you say repurpose, some changes will happen maybe in technology. Suppose I am offering some computing languages, so in the language there may be lot of updation happen. The whatever videos I have prepared, they are no more relevant, they are obsolete. Then you have to again improve upon and add to that. So that kind of things are called repurpose courses. So like that, repurpose, rerun, all these courses they run, and they put lot of work and toiling is done, and lot of effort is put by the people at the studio, people at the portal, and so much of work goes into this preparation of the courses, and we people just take for granted and enroll, drop out. So please enroll yourself, complete the courses, and give some revenue and make a business model to our Swayam portal also. Not only Swayam, but you can also go to other Western portals. So many have shown you. So anywhere you can go and complete some courses, fill up your ABCs, so that you will have lot of credits. In a jama antam kada మనం bank లో పైసలు ఎట్లా జమ చేస్తాం, like that you can also put lot of credits into your bank, and this bank will help you in getting many more certificates from various universities. If you go for a standard university like MIT and other universities, I think you will get a better quality degree and people will also respect you. But at the same time, you have some limitations when you go for a job market. When you do online courses, people may not really accept that degree on par with the regular degree or formal degree. There will be problems, but still, if you prove yourself, like in software areas where they don't look at your certificate, they look at your performance. So in that case, if you learn thoroughly through these online courses, any platform you go, any university you go, and that would really fetch you credits, and the employer will really see your skills and knowledge and what is the capability that you have. So these potentials will help you really get some upscale in your employment or maybe employment. All these things will happen. So I think I should stop here and take one or two questions if you have. If I can answer, I will answer. If I cannot answer, I will thank you. So please let me know if at all any questions are there. These are all proposal how to write. This I cannot speak in this forum. You need a specialized, what I can say, session with the experts at the EMRCs or anywhere you can go sit with them. They will help you to open that application and who are eligible for that. Everybody cannot offer a course. You should have some eligibility criteria. Should be a PhD, should have at least 5 years of experience working in some government organization, because there is money is there. So if you go away with the money, who will be responsible? And if you don't take up seriously, who will be responsible? So these all matter. So there are mandates for taking up these particular courses to offer through these online platforms. So there is criteria, so they follow the criteria for allotting the courses. So all these things will happen, right? So then there is also intellectual property rights and copyrights. These all things have to go in when you start planning and designing your course. All of us know about these things. It's not new to any one of us. We can't copy everything and say this is mine. So you have to acknowledge all these things, you have to take care, and proposal has to be written like this. I thought there was a video, but it is not working. I don't know. This is how the proposals have to be written for Mooc, and this is the platform for the Swayam. You can go. It is called expression of interest. There you go and send a proposal. If they have fund, they will give you. You can adopt any EMRC and start producing. Have your own partners who are good at the subject. You can choose your own team, and this team will help you in recording all the lessons, because you cannot do all 20-30 lessons or anything. If the course is running into some further courses, maybe MA course if I have to do, there may be some 8 courses in that for 2 years or 1 year. So all 8 courses, if one single person has to write and do, very difficult. So team of people have to be identified by the course coordinator, and these whole procedures are there. So you have to go and then find out if at all you are interested and eligible for running such kind of courses online. Right? Thank you so much for this. And any questions, you can come up. These are the Swayam Prabha channels also I brought for you, 1 to 12 school, and anybody can go. NPTEL, IGNOU, teacher education, IIT, CEC. So all these places you can go. So many 34 DTH channels are there. Swayam Prabha videos are available. You can use this material. Even our education videos, engineering videos, science videos, social science, humanities, all videos are available. You can use this DTH channels. So I think this is the
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your wonderful session. And you have given a clear brochure on Moocs, and also insights on future of education, history of Moocs, and glimpse on that, and also given the benefits of Moocs, and also given Moocs connection how to the digital process and challenges in future education. Thank you so much, ma'am.